Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here. Welcome to another Blue Archive video. Do you see this girl right here? This is Tracksuit Hasumi. And do you guys know what's happening right now in this particular patch? You get her for free. Now, you don't just get one copy of her for free. Now let me briefly explain to you guys. Now Blue Archive, if you guys are not familiar, right, has stars. Alright, now every single character in Blue Archive, doesn't matter if they are 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, they can basically go up to 5 stars. Alright, every character. So this is how it is, right? You can see these stars, like for example my Hina right here, you can see I have 5 stars for her. And then my character right here, Swimsuit Ui, I have 4 stars for her, right? What happens once you reach the 5 stars? So this is basically the character's strength. You basically get more stats. You can see you get way more stats, right? From 3 star to 4 star, this is how much increase in attack you get, this is how much increase in HP you get, etc, etc, right? So usually, Blue Archive gives you free characters for every event called the welfare characters. So welfare characters, for example, are characters, they are exclusive in event. For example, Cheerleader Hibiki, she's the recent exclusive welfare character. That you get her at 1 star, and then you have to slowly build her, right? You have to slowly farm her shots in the event and basically get her up to 2 stars, to 3 stars, to 4 stars, to 5 stars. But right now, Blue Archive is doing something insane. You basically unlock this girl right here, Tracksuit Hasumi, for free, maxed out. 5 stars, maxed out. So to get it, it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. You just log in right now. In this particular event, alright? In this particular event right here, the event story, you just come here, you can see right here, you get 1 main copy of her, and then you get 630 of her shards to be able to star her up to 5 stars, and then you can basically UE 50 her. Insane! Insane! So if you are looking to play Blue Archive, this is the best time to start playing right now. Alright, so Tracksuit Hasumi will be given to you for free, maxed out. So imagine you play Genshin, they are literally giving you a C6 character maxed out. That will never happen, right? But I'm just giving you a perspective right here. So that means in this particular case, for this particular character, all you need to do is you just gotta level her up. And you just gotta give her the gears. And gears in Blue Archive is pretty straightforward, right? So you just give them gears, you just upgrade the gears. Alright, you basically get them maxed out literally. So once you 5-star a character in Blue Archive, you basically unlock this thing called the UE, the unique equipment, right? So you can see this is level 30. So level 30, to basically unlock even more, you need to be able to obtain even more shards. Every character needs to obtain more shards. For example, you can see Aru right here, I need 120, right? From UE 30 to UE 40, and then 200 from UE 40 to UE 50. Again, it's really hard to get a UE 50 character in Blue Archive. Ask any veteran players, it's really hard. It takes a lot of effort, but literally, you're getting this character maxed out. UE 50, 5 stars. It's just insane. It's just bonkers. So all you need to do is just level up her skills and, you know, try to power her up. So if you are looking to play Blue Archive, I honestly can't think a better time than right now, because straight up getting a maxed out character, a complete character, you're not getting an imperfect character, you're not getting a 1 star that you have to slowly farm, you're literally getting a maxed out complete character that you can straight up use to be able to push your account a little bit further. Moreover, right now, a very strong character is happening as well, Tracksuit Yuuka. Alright, if you go to the recruit right now, so in case you guys missed out my previous video, so this character right here, Tracksuit Yuuka, is a very strong prominent character. She is being used in a lot of situations. She basically have a very unique skill set that allows her to position characters, move them around. Alright, Tracksuit Mary is also pretty good. These 2 characters are going to be limited. That means that if you miss out on this particular banner, you will not be able to get them until the rerun, which is probably 1 year from now. So just putting that out there. So if you have been looking forward to Blue Archive for the longest time ever, now's a good time to start. Get your free UE 50 Tracksuit Hasumi, and then go all in, try to get 1 copy of Tracksuit Yuuka. You're not gonna regret it. Now as for Tracksuit Haruna, I think she's decent, but she's not limited. So this girl right here is new. She will be added to the standard banner later on. So I know a lot of people are, you know, still having doubts, which I get it. I understand. Alright, I understand. How could Nexon give a free character? Is there a catch? Is she weak? Believe it or not, she's one of the strongest blue damage dealing characters for bosses, single target. So let me demonstrate to you guys. Let's show you guys what she's capable of, because I know a lot of you guys are really having the doubts right there. Alright, so in this game there's going to be 3 elements. So there's blue, there's red, there's yellow. So blue they call mystic type, and then yellow is called piercing type, and then red is called explosive type. There's also a new element that they added recently called a sonic type. It's like a purple element thing, but yeah, I don't want to confuse the new players, but yeah, that's like a new separate thing. So basically this enemy right here, you can see his defense type is blue. So to basically match that, we just need to have a blue character, right? So let's show you guys how much Tracksuit Hasumi can do. Now, Tracksuit Hasumi is a very interesting character because if you look at her skills, right, you can see she deals 859% of attack as damage to one enemy. So it's very simple. But how much cost does she consume, right? You can see right here, it says 3 to 5. So can be used by consuming up to 2 more costs. Damage increases by 30% per cost. So basically, she can increase this damage by 60% if you can go up to 5 costs. So most of the time, you almost always want to go up to 5 costs because you're literally getting 60% damage increase, which is insane. Alright, just for 2 more costs, that's like a lot. Especially if you can crit, it's even more. Now this is literally the end game, okay, of Blue Archive. The boss, alright, this is a Grand Assault boss versus this boss called Shirokuro. Okay, so Grand Assault, there's 3 elements. So this is for Blue Shirokuro. And I'm gonna show you guys how much can Tracksuit Hasumi do, right? If you build her, you know, you just gotta level up her skills, give her the relevant gears. Alright, gears, upgrading gears is very simple in this game. So look at this, I'm gonna go this, boom. Alright, look at this, look at this. Look at this, how much damage can we do? Look at that. Boom! Crazy amount of damage, that's like a lot of reduction. Almost 2 million damage. Look at that. Alright, from times 60 to times 46. So that is a lot of damage. Alright, so Tracksuit Hasumi, as you can see right there, this is the hardest difficulty of this boss. I literally, one particular shot, literally do about 25% of this boss's full HP. So that, I would say, is pretty impressive. Alright, for a character that you get for free, she's definitely one of the top damage dealers right now. Just want to showcase to you guys that she actually has a lot of potential. Alright, a lot of people actually didn't know that. So let's talk a little bit more about Tracksuit Yuuka, because a lot of people have been asking, hey, should I actually pull for her because I'm looking to save for the upcoming collaboration. Now, first things first, alright, we are all aware that Blue Archive in JP server, they had this collaboration for the railgun. So I'm not sure if Global is going to have that or not, so we don't really have an official word. But so far, Global server and the JP server have been following 1-to-1. So I'm just going to let you guys know, if the collab were to come, it's going to happen in about 1.5 months. So there's that, right? So regarding Tracksuit Yuuka, I think she's a really strong character. I definitely think that she could basically benefit a lot of players actually. Now, do you need to invest in her like crazy? Not really. You can see right now mine is still 4-star. I don't have this unique equipment weapon, right? Mine is still 4-star. She actually is really strong. She's really tanky. So what makes her really strong is she basically can move a character to any particular area and basically give them a barrier. Now this is very unique because she's one of the few characters that can do this, and she can do it at a very efficient manner. It's a 3-cost EX skill. It makes her very good and useful in a lot of bosses. Now for new players, getting Tracksuit Yuuka is actually bigger than you think, or it's actually like much more impactful than you think. The reason why is because in a lot of cases in Blue Archive, if you want to tackle the endgame content, you ideally, if as a new player, it's hard for you to build characters. I'm sure you guys are aware by now. You can look at your account if you are new or if you're an intermediate player. How many characters do you actually have that's like maxed out? Like max, all the skills are max, and then your gears are like T7 or T8. Like how many of those characters do you guys have, right? The honest truth is, if you are new or if you're like an intermediate player, you play for 3 to 4 months, you probably have about 1 to 2 characters maxed out. And building characters actually in Blue Archive is very expensive, right? It's very expensive. Now therefore, pulling for a character that's not damage dealer, something like Tracksuit Yuuka, something that's like that gives utility. In her case, she gives shield, right? It makes more sense so that you can borrow your damage dealer from other players. Now let me demonstrate how you can do that, right? So for example, this is your team. You have a swimsuit Hoshino that gives cost, and then you have a support Ui. So let's say you don't have your own Mika, or maybe you have a Mika but she's not built, alright, she's actually the weakest character or something. So what you can do, right? You can just go here, take her out, go to your assistant, borrow your club members or your friends, alright, you can add friends in this game. So you can basically look at this guy, for example, he has everything maxed out. Oh, this is a very strong Mika. So you can basically just go here, use assistant, and you can see there's an A symbol right there. So you can basically just do that. And it's way easier for you to do it this way. The reason why is because every raid for this game will need different DPS characters. For example, Mika is a yellow type, so she's gonna be good against yellow bosses. And then you are going to need, for example, a red type or a blue type, right? And for new players, this is going to be a no-brainer. It just makes your life a lot easier. For me personally, I don't really advise new players to focus on DPS characters. I tend to advise players to, build your other support characters first. Those are going to be more important, and then borrow your club members or your friends, just add a strong friend. They can literally carry you and destroy the boss for you just in 2 or 3 shots, especially the lower level bosses. Alright, you don't have to tackle the hardest, insane category bosses, but you can at least do like the hardcore or extreme. Easily, alright, easily doable. So definitely, if you guys are looking to pull, I highly recommend Tracksuit Yuuka. She should be your priority right now in the banner. So if you can go all the way for her, hopefully you guys get her, that would be awesome. Now, I get asked this a lot, right? So let's say I pull for Tracksuit Yuuka. Should I pull for Tracksuit Mari? Alright, so the answer is it depends. So here's how it works. So right now you can see there's this point right here. This is going to be the PT point, right? So and then you have the PT is going to be 200. So the spark, the PT is going to be 200, and you have to use it during this particular banner. PT goes away, it doesn't carry over to the next banner. So let's say you pull for Tracksuit Yuuka. Let's say you get her within 120 pulls. Alright, let's say you get her within 120 pulls, you have 120 recruitment points. Should you go spend another 80 just to reach 200 to spark any of the other 2 characters? I would say yeah, that could be worth it, right? Depending on how much you have. For me, the number that I would use is 150. If you try to pull for Tracksuit Yuuka and you get her within 150, really close to 200 for the spark, I would just spend a little bit extra, 50 more, just to get Tracksuit Mary. So in my opinion, Tracksuit Mary is a second priority because she's also limited. So Tracksuit Haruna, I think she's really good, but she's not limited, right? She will be added to the standard banner later on. Unlike these two, once you miss out on them, you have to wait 1 whole year to get them. So hopefully that clears things up. If you get Tracksuit Yuuka in maybe 20 or 30 pulls, would you go all the way to 200 for Tracksuit Mary? Probably not. Alright, if you get her super early, I wouldn't go all the way and waste that. I would rather save for the collab. That's just how I would approach it, and I'm just sharing with you guys my, my strategy along the way. So yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed Blue Archive. I think now is an extremely good time to start. I hope that, all the players will be able to enjoy this game. I truly enjoy this game, having playing since day 1 until today. I'm surprised I haven't quit yet, which is kind of insane, right? But yeah, with that being said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll be doing a car review on my stream soon. Make sure you guys stay tuned. You can follow me on Twitch or subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get notified whenever I do live streams as well. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.